So it's spring break and we couldn't go anywhere, so we're gonna pretend. I wonder where we're going. You see my outfit? Got little flip-flaps on. We're going to Hawaii. Do you guys know where Hawaii is? Yeah, it's super far away. So, can you see my little United States map here? We are in Ohio, right here, this yellow guy. And we are going to head to Hawaii, which is way across the United States, past Texas, past Colorado, past California, which is like the last big old state here on the edge, and through the water, you can't even see, it would be way over here. There are islands. And I have 2 videos that I'm going to post that you guys can do some research on. There are volcanoes on Hawaii, on the islands, and there's coral reefs out in the ocean. So I have 2 things for you to watch that I'll put links in. And I thought maybe we could, you know, commotion on the ocean, if you will. So, sorry for my lights, if it makes us, you know, have a weird glare. But let's start with Commotion in the Ocean by Giles Andre. All right, here we go. Commotion in the Ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins and whales and penguins, and there are jellyfish and sharks. There's a turtle and a big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wreck and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and see who's there. Dun, dun, dun! Ooh, a crab. Let me get a little closer for you. The crab likes walking sideways. And I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Turtles. We crawl up on the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. They have to like super be fast to get back into the water, otherwise something's gonna get them. Ah! Hurry, little turtles. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them try to speak. It's not, how do you do? As I'd like to say to you, it's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. Yikes! No way. Swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few in my sword. Yikes. Octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity-clap and a snippity-snap, he would snip all your fingers in 2. What in the world? Well, now I'm scared of lobsters. Add that to my list. Ooh, deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you ever could meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins. But the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. So dark down the ocean. Blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. And then these guys right here, can you see that? We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Barnacles. They also like to stick on the bottom of boats. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber, and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and we're proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Penguins! We waddle through our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide, and when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the slide. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children. It's very cold out there. Now, I don't think these are around Hawaii, right? Because Hawaii is very hot and tropical. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might just want to swim around with you. The dolphins are very friendly, and the lobsters are very fierce. But the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name some other friends that we've met along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. Bubbles. The end. So I don't know if you have a favorite sea creature. Mine is definitely the shark. What? Yeah. Oh, you guys should sing Baby Shark just to see your parents smile. But I do love the beach. I've actually been to Hawaii like 4 times, believe it or not. Yeah, I was a kid, so I didn't appreciate, but I am thankful I got to go. What I remember is it being crazy hot, not like a little bit hot, like sunburn in 5 seconds hot. So I had to put on my lotion, and my mom made me wear a hat and sunglasses. And so I remember going down to the very hot beach, and the sand was very, very soft. So I don't know if you've ever been to the beach before, but when the sand is squishy between your toes, it's this really cool feeling. And when you get on the edge of the water, where the waves like come up and then they pull back, it makes you feel like you're about to fall, because the sand will like escape from underneath your feet. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall. It's really, really fun. So we're just gonna have to pretend, because these next couple weeks are all about pretending in our mind.